What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood Mike T, aka Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip. Ooh, let me do that again. The drippiest drip. And you are in the first episode of MoCo Center, week one. Ooh, yes, sir. Hey, listen, MoCo was on fire this week. And listen, if you don't know, each and every week we have the scores right here. They just popped up at the bottom of the screen. Hey, man, right then and there, right then and there. Hey, we had a big week in MoCo football. We had the champs. We're not going. We're not even going to play with y'all today. We got the champs. Ooh, we versus Paint Branch, and let's see how this thing goes. QO opens up with a good pass from Will Drakeford to Rafi Bonark, and then we got another pass. Another one to him from Will Drakeford for a touchdown. QO goes up 7-0. Right here, Elijah Bye's first carry of the season. Didn't go too well for him. But on this next play, ooh, Elijah Bye, he says, I can catch the ball. Watch this. Ooh, get upfield. Yes, sir. Now, this was a questionable play by Chris Orchard. Down 14-0. They go for it on 4th and 1, and they get shut down. And on the very next play, Diego Rodriguez from Will Drakeford Jr., he gets in that end zone. Yes, sir. Look at Casey Gillum, my nephew here. He said, hey, I got to get in the party. I got to get on MoCo Center. And then QO, a big run, number 21 right here. He gets in there. They take it up 21-0. Now, Elijah Bye said, hey, man, I'm the offensive player of the year for a reason. They had him back there returning kicks. And watch this kickoff return by Elijah Bye. His name is Elijah Bye. He gets caught, but he gets a huge pickup for Paint Branch. They stall out. Now, Paint Branch gets an interception. Now, watch this play from Will Drakeford Jr. You might see this in the plays of the week. Hey, another touchdown. They go up 28-0. And watch this kid get shifty. Hey, QO said, we are the defending champs. We're going to keep rocking. And listen, QO did their thing. I cannot stress how they made Paint Branch look this week. Paint Branch has some holes they need to patch up real quick because that was a tough one right there. I can't even hold you. That was a tough one. I'm gonna bring OG Ron in here, and we're gonna talk to OG Ron and see what he says about this game. And OG Ron, what's up, man? How you doing? Good
What's going
morning.
on, Montgomery County? How you doing, Coach Drip? Week one.
Hey, week one, man. How did you feel about watching those clips just now and just hearing
You,
about what Paint Branch did this weekend?
I'll tell you one thing. Like I said, I mean, it's also what QO did too, because like I said, you see, I mean, that's a well prepared team, talented roster. Man, it's still hard to put a cap on Elijah Ba though, man. That kid, but I mean, there's a lot of shiftiness. Running back of QO, man. Like I mean, that was hitting the bumper in college football, and that was a little jump out there. But I think having Rafferty Bankert, I think that we were talking about that a couple weeks ago. That's a big ad for them because, like you said, that evens out with West on the air side. That evens out their receivers. I think they can come at you all directions, over the middle. You saw in the highlights, over the middle, over the top, left, right, run. I mean, and I think when you have a quarterback, one of the hardest things in high school football, I think, is the defensive backs. Like once there's a breakdown in the pocket, and you saw it on that one pass that's probably going to make the top five. Once you have a breakdown, everybody loses everybody. And it's like, and when you have a quarterback that can refocus, which we're going to like segue into the next set of highlights, when you have a quarterback that can refocus down the field, you saw that in the QO game, and you're going to see that in the next game as well. So,
Hey, man, listen, QO, hold on. QO is a rolling stone. Wherever they play the game is their home. And 35.
Watch out. Watch out.
Listen, QO's
Watch
on
out.
the phone, and they play this team next, which OG Ron got to see. And ooh, OG Ron, we got Walter Johnson versus Gaithersburg. Hey, Walter Johnson opens up here with a
Yep.
short
Nice opening drive. Yep.
opening drive touchdown. Ooh, they get in there, they take the lead early. On Gaithersburg's next drive, they had some success, like this 20-yard pass. Watch
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Ooh, nephew gets school. He
Yep.
gets gone. He
Race
gets
over the
number
middle.
three.
Yeah, it was a nice gain there for Gaithersburg. Really great drive. Ate up about 5-6 minutes of clock, and then
But
this happens.
here comes Walter Johnson. His name, Xavier Alexander Pounds. He runs out the screen.
Yep. Yeah,
65
and
yard
that
fumble
that would that
recovery.
that really deflated the Gaithersburg sideline. You just saw it in the guys. So I mean, they had a great drive going too.
This next touchdown, Jake Fulberger to Calvin Johnson. Ooh wee. Hey, he got the name. Let's
Yep.
see if he got the game. On the next one, G Bird goes 3 and out, but then they have a bot snap,
Yeah.
which gives Walter Johnson a safety.
Yep.
Ooh wee. Now, OG Ron has been talking about this next play the whole weekend. Jake Fulberger takes a hit.
I was just hoping he's okay,
Boom.
man.
Oh my goodness.
Izzy got him good, man. Izzy, and I mean, I don't think he saw him. That's the thing.
Two
So
plays later, Jake Fulberger to Zap Abbey for the
and right back up.
21-yard touchdown.
Yep.
31-0. And listen, Walter Johnson, the next possession, Jake Fulberger, right before the half, to Jackson Nathaniel. Ooh wee. Listen, OG Ron, give us your takes on that game.
Trojans got a late touchdown pass. The sophomore quarterback up from JV threw a nice 25-yard ball. That's the 6 points on the board. The takeaway from that game is when you watch Jake playing quarterback for QO and it goes from Will in the first game to this game. When you have a quarterback that can like take pressure, Aaron Giles of the Trojans got in on him a time or two, like I said, and Jake was either able to duck it or get away. And then like the way he refocuses down the field, you're not going to get that from many quarterbacks. The reason why Damon on the MoCo show, basically said he was the number 3 player in the county. Forget about quarterbacks, the number 3 player in the county, and you saw it right there to where he can step up in the pocket. His guys come back to the ball for him if there's like a little scramble type drill. But like I said, it's the line did pretty well for Walter Johnson. Gaithersburg is young. I think they have a chance to bounce back against Northwood. I think that should be a pretty good matchup this weekend for Gaithersburg. But heading into the next week, the two teams we just started off with, you got Walter Johnson, you got QO, and guess what? Week 2, you got Walter Johnson and QO. You got 2 good quarterbacks. You got like skilled guys. You got decent defenses. So why QO is, as we say when we say levels, QO is that level, that standard right now. I mean, and the weapons they have. It's going to be interesting to see how that really stout front seven of QO goes against a guy like Jake Forberger, and he's running the offense and whatnot, and to see what happens. Because like you were saying last night, when we were talking on the 8 o'clock deal or 8:30 deal last night, Jake extends the plays. He finds gaps. He's going to take the 4 or 5 yard run. He's going to take the run up the middle. Hopefully, I mean, the reason why I talked about that play, I was hoping the kid wasn't hurt. I mean, because it was a loud hit, it was a loud impact, and like I said, he saw him at the last second. So it's good to see him get back up and get going though. So
No, I
good game,
mean,
yep, for Walter Johnson.
I'll be honest with you, OG. I agree with you when it comes to next week when we have QO versus QO versus Walter Johnson. I got sidetracked real quick.
No, you're
QO
fine.
versus Walter Johnson. I just see Jake Fulberger not playing the same way. And if he watches the film, you know,
Could
it's
be a
hard to
sneaky
say.
good game.
It's hard to
Could
say
get,
that it's going to be the same game. Now, I'm not going to go on a limb and say that
yeah,
Twin Torches is going to lose because Twin Torches look very, 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 very dominant.
correct. Yep, they did.
But on the same token, Walter Johnson looked pretty dominant. Now, the level of competition is 2 different places, but you
Correct.
never know. Like, you never know. We play the games on Sunday.
That is
OG
why
Ron,
they play the games. There you go. It's all
could you
right.
give me a preview of Gaithersburg, Northwood, real quick?
I think Gaithersburg Northwood, like I said, I saw a little bit of Northwood, not too much. I think Northwood looks a little bit bigger. Gaithersburg is a little bit smaller, but I think Gaithersburg looks a little faster. And if Gaithersburg can get the ball out to their skill guys, I really think Gaithersburg's got to like run like short routes, like stand up. And you saw WJ do it in the game. Stand up, throw quick passes, use your screens. They didn't run a screen, I think, until like the fourth quarter. It's like use your skill guys. I mean, you got Izzy number 9, you got Eman Emmanuel number 5 up from the JV, and he had some explosive runs last year. You got a few other guys that are explosive. It's just like you got to get the ball in their hands, and the line's a little bit undersized. But like I said, they battled against a decent front for WJ. But Northwood with their size and all that stuff, they we're going to see them in a little bit here against Watkins Mill in their first game. But I think it'd be a decent game. It's and we'll see where it goes. So, but that's kind of what we're looking at there on Friday night from Blair,
Great.
by the way, the mayor of Blair. There you go. So,
Well, speaking of which,
we got segues today.
actually, before we get there, before we go there, OG Ron,
Yep.
I got you for just a little bit. We're gonna get to some BCC
Let's
versus
go.
Churchill highlights. Ooh,
Let's go. I like Churchill this year.
Hey, Churchill early in the game with a safety right here, and they had 2 safeties in this game. And look at that one.
Not often
Right
you see
here,
2 safeties in a game.
they got a botch fumble, and they got on the punt. They got another safety. Then my boy Hunter Humphreys with a late touchdown. Yes, sir. And then another one.
Another one.
Humphreys.
Another one.
Another one from Hunter Humphreys. Hey, listen, man. Churchill is rolling. Churchill is rolling.
And Churchill was good. Churchill was good end of last year too, like I said, and I think you saw them build. They had that early season. I bring it back up. They had that early season loss to Seneca in a close game last year. But as they went with a younger team, like losing a guy like David Avik, guys like that who went to college in the backfield, like you said, you saw that team progress. And like I said, they're bringing a lot of those guys back this year, and you're seeing it. And like I said, I don't think you can sleep on Churchill at all. I think Churchill's going to be a tough out for any team that play him. The defense looked stout the other day, so I think it's going to be. I like Churchill going forward this year to make a little noise. So,
hey, me too. I like Hunter Humphreys there. I like Brian the Hugo there.
He drops in our shows too, in our lives and all that stuff. So I appreciate that. So it's all right.
Chris Humphreys.
Chris was in there. Yep.
Yeah, the father of Hunter. He's family. So shouts out to them. I love what they're doing. Now, I will say this. They have a big game as well. I believe they played who do they play this week coming up? Northwest, I believe.
And Northwest, I swear to God, I thought they were going to score more. Like I said, so it's going to be interesting to see which Northwest shows up. And if Churchill had a great defensive game, obviously, in week 1, where I thought BCC might score a few points because I think Coach Matt's been doing a nice job down there at BCC, especially last year. And you saw them start to progress and all that stuff. So I think they thought they're going to have a little bit of a better game. But like you said, it's only week 1. Like everybody's going to get better. Everybody's kind of getting timing down. JV guys integrated. So, keep the heads up and keep going forward. So
listen, I believe that they play Northwest this week. I've just checked. They play Northwest this week, and I believe that is a statement game for them.
I agree.
One of those games they have to win, and not necessarily dominate because it's a road game, but they have to win this game to be considered one of them top echelons in Montgomery County. My brother and I, we sat yesterday when I was editing some of the film, and we looked at the top teams in Montgomery County, and it's about 5 of them, and we're going to get some more of them later. But then the rest of the pack is like can either go 5-4 or like 3-6.
Yeah, I agree. Like a middle of the pack kind of, 500 deal. Yeah.
Speaking of which, a potential team that may go have a great year. OG Ron, you call me this, and I just gotta. Montgomery Blair versus host the Wheaton Knights.
My alma mater, by the way. Go
Blair
Knights.
gets cute, and then the first play of the game, They kick an onside kick, the very first play of the game, which gives Wheaton a short field. And this big pass from Justin Destin to
It didn't
Jerusalem
take long.
Alvin.
It doesn't take long.
And then here you go, Justin Destin to the touchdown to go up 7-0.
I
Ooh.
think that 20 yards given up if they return to the third. I mean,
But
that's a
here's
big
what
20
Wheaton says
yards.
back.
Yeah.
Here's what Wheaton says back, OG. Oh, you want to kick onside kicks? Cool. We got you. We got one for you.
And that's a serious onside kick, man. That's down like what, the 35? I mean, that thing just kept rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Blair gets the ball. Our man Jaden Parker. Here's a big pick up here. Well, that's about it for Blair. Adam Carey right here with the 8-yard touchdown run for Wheaton. And they go up 12-0 in the second quarter. Now, Blair punched the ball to Wheaton. You see where they starting at.
yep.
This kid right here, Andrew Bache, ooh, 92 yards. He
I
says,
mean, running
I'm
out of the
running out the
screen.
screen, Coach Drip.
Out of the screen.
You might see that on top plays this week.
He's
Ooh.
still out of the screen.
Ooh, wee.
He ran down 495. I saw him.
Jacob Zarin right here with the interception to Raul Cuba. And Wheaton rolls, man. Wheaton rolls.
And you saw it last year. You saw them get in better last year. And then I had Blair winning this, but a close game. Dude, I didn't have Blair not scoring. And Blair lost a lot. Don't get me wrong, like you said, but they were building last year. And by the way, shout out to whoever's run their Instagram. If you want to drop by one of these episodes or one of our daily lives, you're doing a great job. Like I said, I appreciate some good quality content, just like Coach Drip does. Quality content, right, Coach Drip? I mean, you've seen what they're putting out, the photos, the images, the kind of behind the scenes. Solid stuff, man. Whoever's doing that, man, A++.
I've been saying it all season, all off season, and nobody was listening to me. OG Ron, one thing I will say about you, and this, especially this off season, what you've done, you've taken notes, either mental notes or you wrote them down, and you backed me up. I said that Wheaton is not going to be easy out this year.
We talk enough, so we always keep saying the same things.
I did not think that Wheaton was going to donut Blair. That's
no.
me.
I
don't think anybody did.
I agree. And you know what? If you ask Wheaton, the kids are going to sit there and say, oh, yeah, you ask the coaches. I think the coaches were confident in a win probably for Wheaton. But like I said, I don't think they had 32-0 on the bingo card. Like I said.
Right. And I also don't think that Blair, if Blair doesn't kick that onside kick in the first play of the game.
Gave him, and this is a momentum game, right? I mean, we say it all the time, right?
We're talking about a whole different ball game. So I can't speak for Blair because I haven't spoken to anybody over there. Like this is one of the first weekends that I have not spoken to anyone from Blair High School.
But knowing the coaching staff, like you said, they're going to get back together. Like I said, I don't see this. I mean, like I said, they lost a lot of guys. You got to regroup. You got to play with the guys that are on the field, but they're going to regroup. I mean, they're too good of guys over there. I mean, and the coaches.
Well, they got to tough out, man. They got BCC next week, and then they got Paint Branch.
But then you segue back to the BCC trip. I mean, both teams have 0 points. Somebody's got to score, right? I mean, at some point. So, like you said, I think it's a bounce back game for both teams. Both teams get after each other. Like I said, I think it should be a good game. It should be a quality game. I think, like you said, and we'll just see how it goes. So
let's keep it rolling. We have right here Clarksburg versus Seneca Valley. Ooh wee! Mm-hmm. Hey, on Seneca's opening drive, number 3, with a big run. Now this drive stalls out, but Seneca is on defense. Clarksburg, watch this touchdown catch. Ooh, he flipped in the end zone from Clarksburg. Eman Bombay. Ooh, wee.
In the new threads too, by the way. Clarksburg got some new uniforms.
In the new threads. Clarksburg defense came to play. You got Elijah Yates with the big tackle.
Backfield.
But a few plays later, Seneca Valley gets a huge touchdown run right here by number 3. He
blew through the line. Didn't get touched through the line.
Yes, and Seneca gets the ball back After the team exchanges some punts, and watch this pass. Ooh, you
What a
talk
throw! What a
about
catch!
time.
Yep. What a throw! What a catch!
Yes.
That's
We move into the second half. Seneca's first possession. They drive down the field. They get a short TD run right here. And Seneca did their thing. Seneca looks dangerous. Hey, we're in the fourth quarter here. And Seneca right here, you don't get to see the interception, but believe me, you see him pointing the other way.
yeah. Lot. Here it comes. Hang on. Here it comes.
Seneca Valley,
And one thing you notice on the D line, a lot of pressure up the middle in the quarterback's face there. So like you said, I mean that the pressure made that interception right there. You saw it.
Seneca Valley rolls on 21-6
And
against.
Seneca, real quick, Seneca looked as good as Clarksburg Field did. Clarksburg Field actually looked good, but that's the best it'll look all year. That shit will
Hey,
be like brown by like week 3. I guarantee it. It's all right. And chewed up. So
I'm surprised that Clarksburg lost at home, but
me
I'm
too.
also surprised at Seneca's running game. After watching that game, Seneca's running game looks dangerous. Um,
Seneca looks and don't discount the pass. Look at the touchdown pass. I mean that was spot on, rolling out on the run, in the air, in stride, catch, touchdown. So
hey, Seneca, I'm not gonna lie to you. Seneca's is like one of them dark, scary teams that can sneak some wins on teams. Hey,
yep.
we move on. We move on, OG, to Damascus versus Richard Montgomery.
Up north,
OG,
man. Up north. And this is the biggest sign too. The cheerleaders did a great job, man. This thing was like 3 stories tall. Sorry.
Damascus coughs it up in the
Yep.
beginning, and then Richard Montgomery, watch this pass. The check down, get in the end zone, touch paint.
Yep.
Hey, Richard Montgomery goes up for the lead. Now, number 12 from Damascus, watch this run. Ooh wee,
Checking
ooh
out
wee.
too. Safety
He's
didn't have a
gone.
chance, poor guy. He
He's
tried.
gone. He's gone. This interception by Damascus right here. Ooh wee, turned the game around for them. And the next play, 80-yard touchdown pass. Watch this. He's gone.
Checking out.
Hey,
That's the
Damascus
speed
said,
burst.
"What you want?"
Old school speed burst right there. That's what
Now, Richard Montgomery says, "I'll see your interception, and I'll get one of my own." They're
we're
going back
raising
this
it.
way. Ooh wee. But Damascus says, "Don't forget, everybody. We are Damascus. Watch this big run. Ooh, get out of there. Ooh, he's still on his feet. He's still on his feet.
And guess what? He's still on his feet.
He's still on his feet.
Still.
Top play nominee. Watch this interception by Damascus. Ooh,
Great read.
you get great read. Second half, this is another top play nominee. Watch this kickoff return. He gets in the screen. He gone.
Look at the little spin off the. Oh man, look at dude.
He gone.
That was everything. That was everything. Balance, breaking tackles, speed.
But Damascus answers with a touchdown by number 7, and they go on to win this game. Ooh, we
Nice
43
response. Damascus
36.
had a response every day, man. All day, man. All day.
All game they had a response. Hey, OG, you still got some time left because I know you got to get on a flight.
I got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So I
Okay,
got
cool
my
beans.
10:30. There you go.
Okay, cool beans. Let's keep going because we got the Whitman
Women
Vikings
Kennedy. And like we were talking during the week, like you said, this was an intriguing game. I like the
early
tunnel,
in the
by the way,
second
too.
quarter. Short run by Whitman for the touchdown. They go up 6-0. But then Kennedy answers back with a touchdown in their own touchdown pass. You got to believe me, it was out the frame, but they tie the game up 6-0. Now, Whitman, they're known for this. They kicked off the second half with a onside kick. Now that drive stalls, but the next possession for Kennedy, they cough it up right here. Ooh, which gives Whitman a short field. And Whitman runs that ball. They get
Yep.
in there, they take the 12-6 lead. But Kennedy says, hey, listen, we ain't the same Kennedy
Nope.
We ain't the same Kennedy. Look at this kid, the quarterback keeper. He gets outside, skip through that lane. He gets back in the screen. Ooh, we touchdown for him. But this game goes into overtime because he tied it up. But women said, we going home with the touchdown run. Ooh,
Going back to Bethesda, baby.
hey, man. Women
Great
is one of
game.
those teams.
Great game.
Great game, man. Women's one of those teams. They got a good running game. Now, they can't really score too much. Um, they struggled. They had some drives where I was like, ooh, if they would have scored that one, then they could have blew the game up. But Kennedy is not, again, those teams that I guess you could say people want to say they're at the bottom level, they're not going to be hard out. They're not going to be easy outs this year.
No, I feel like they're. I'm not saying bottom level anymore. I feel like there's a lot of teams in that middle of the road, kind of like that could sneak up and surprise you one week if you have an off week or if you're missing a key player. There's some teams, like you said. I think you saw Kennedy get better over towards the end of last year. Also, Whitman was getting better towards the end of last year. Like you said, maybe not great season last year, but like you said, it was a great matchup. And by the way, shout out to any of the ads, kind of making something a little bit cooler for the kids. You saw the tunnel at the end of Kennedy. Like Gaithersburg puts a G on midfield. Like hell, one time Quince Orchard had a helicopter take off. They just had something else and they took it off before the game. That was cool. That was a couple years ago. So anytime helicopters a little over the top, but like I said, anytime like the ads, like and ads get a lot of crap, but like I said, like anytime they can like kind of spice it up, Friday night, Thursday night, it's appreciated, man. And like I said, it takes a lot to get some of that stuff done. Trust me, like, spending the money and a lot of great uniforms. Like I said, the ads are trying to get new uniforms for kids every couple years because they get ripped and torn and all this stuff. Clarksburg's got new uniforms. Go check out their Instagram. So just shouting out some of the behind the scenes because, like I said, like a lot of that, there's so much that goes into this. A lot of volunteers. So man, players as well. If you see like the chain guys or somebody working up in the concession stand when you're going to like the locker room after the game, man, say thanks, man. There's a lot that goes into these Friday nights to make them fun for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let you get up out of here, LG Ron.
mm,
Thank you for joining us this week. We hope to
wheels
see you
up,
next week. And Gaithersburg has who next week?
Northwood
Ooh, okay.
in
That could
in
be.
Blair in Blair at Blair. So we'll
Hey,
be going over to your old neck of the woods, old stomping ground. So
what is your prediction for that game before I get you out of here?
I'm gonna go Trojans. Trojans 21-13.
All right, man. OG Ron. Hey, man. Thank you for joining us. Salute and have
Hey,
a good weekend.
check
Well,
out
rest of the
GHS
weekend.
Sports Snaps. We got photos. We and I get everything. I get band. I got field hockey coming. I got JV football. I like everybody goes to the football games and go support your other sports, man. Like everybody's working hard. Everybody's been going since August. We love football, but like I said, support everybody at your school, man. It'll be a lot more fun. Like the community comes out of it. So that's all I got this week, man. Coach Drip, man, appreciate everything you do as well. And like a lot of people don't say that, but like I said, it's like this you're like you're like in the front of the train, man. You're the conductor, and we appreciate that. So somebody got
Thank
to
you.
shout you out too. So appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, that's OG Ron, y'all. We are back and we are back. We're going to get to some more highlights. Let's get to, hold on now. Yeah, let's get to Springbrook versus Einstein. Ooh, Einstein's opening drive. You got a great catch by number one. Ooh, I think that's my nephew. Hey, they fumbled the snap, but they still get a tip pass. I noticed my nephew. Hey, Zoe, you win that end zone, you touching paint, nephew. Springbrook, they fight back. 70-yard screenplay. Ooh wee, he's getting gone. He's gone. Ooh wee, yes sir. Ooh, he's off the screen. He's off the screen. A lot of out the screens this week. Hey, but Einstein has another 5-yard touchdown run. They go up. Now, Springbrook says, hey, we in the same Springbrook on the slant. 65-yard touchdown pass. Ooh, yes, sir. But Einstein says, hey, listen, watch this 50-yard touchdown run, get into the house. He's gone. That acceleration, ooh, wee. And then Einstein with a 12-yard touchdown run to close this one out. Hey, man, Einstein wins that game big time. Hey, we're going to keep this thing rolling because we got some more highlights to get to. Hey, man, we got Wooten versus Rockville. The opening kickoff for Wooten is a big one. They start off, they get the kickoff, and ooh, they're going down the field. Skip, 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 skip. He gets into Rockville's red zone, and then a few plays later, Wooten punches it in for the 6. This next play, a strip sack from Wooten. This play is a lot longer than I thought it was. There we go. Watch this strip sack from Wooten. They go up, and it's a touchdown. They go up 14-0 on Wheaton. Now, Wooten converts on a 4th and 8 right here. Ooh, and then the next play, they get a touchdown for a touchdown run. They go up 21-0. But after a bad punt from Wooten, Rockville scores right before the half. Ooh, to take it to 21-7. Hey, Wooten gets the ball. They fumble. Right. Boom. Rockville gets it and recovers. On the very next play, though, Rockville, they said, we ain't lose. Hey, listen, they score again. They make it 21-14 in the second quarter. Hey, here's another touchdown by Rockville, a touchdown run in the third quarter. They make it 21-20. Wooten is still winning. But hey, Wooten says, on this big safety, the ball goes over his head. Wooten gets the safety, and they take advantage of that. And then the short field, they end the game right there. Wooten, 37-26. Hey, man. Rockville's another one of those schools we had big hopes for this year, and everybody had big hopes for. So we're getting to see them, and hopefully they bounce back. Let's see if they do. If they don't, it's going to be a long season for Coach Al and the Rockville Rams. And on the flip side, I don't believe anyone saw Wooten being as good as they were. And listen, a lot of people left Wooten, but Wooten's telling you, if you play with heart, you can win some games, man. You can win some games. Hey, listen, this next one, Northwood versus Watkins Mill. Watkins Mill hosting. Hey, we early in the first quarter. Watkins Mill gets a short TD run here. They go up early. The next drive, Watkins Mill, they try to punt it, but Northwood gets the safety in the end zone. A lot of safeties this week. But after a few flags on their next drive, Watkins Mill punches it in, goes up 14-2. And this fake punt, now, not going to lie, this should have been on the top plays. This did not make the top plays this week, but it should have been on the top plays. I am apologizing to Watkins Mill. They go on to beat Northwood 22-5. Hey, this next game, the highlights are short and sweet. But the victory, Blake Bengals, Northwest. Hey, man, watch this big sack. Watch this big, that big hit and a game-winning touchdown from Will Cameron. Ooh, we. 3-7. Northwest loses to Blake High School. Ooh, we, man. Blake is Blake came into this year with a lot of hype, and they are backing it up. Their quarterback, Will Cameron, he's a young guy. I know him from Dom U. A lot of people were doubting if he could be a quarterback. But to show that poise, to go down the field 3-0 against in your first start as a varsity quarterback, to go against the mighty Northwest Jaguars, and to do what he just did, hey man, shows a lot of guts, shows a lot of skills, shows a lot of poise. And the Blake Bengals, man, the Blake Bengals are 1-0, and they beat Northwest at home. Hey, we're gonna keep this thing going. We got one more game here. Magruder at Sherwood, and Sherwood looked dominant. Ooh, Sherwood scores. My nephew Preston right here. He gets in the end zone. You got his main man right here on this next play. They call him Agent Zero. He blowing up the plays. Ooh, blowing up the plays. Big Jeff. They say he's one of the best in the state. You got Matthew Larson right here for a touchdown pass. Ooh, getting that touch paint nephew. Touch paint nephew. Ooh, then you got Matt Larson again with another touchdown strike. Touch paint nephew. Ooh, Matt Larson has them going up 21-0. Watch the QB hit and the pick six. Ooh, that could have been on the plays of the week as well. Sherwood. And then you got another touchdown from Sherwood, a rushing touchdown, short one, and then to cap the game off, Sherwood with the interception. Not much was going from the Magruder Colonials. And Sherwood rolls. Sherwood is one of those teams that is, Sherwood is one of those teams that I promise you don't want to see them. Now, yesterday on my live, we had Sherwood and we had Kuyo talking. And week 6, that's a huge matchup that everyone's looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, but we're nowhere near there yet because we still got a lot more games to go. But Sherwood looks very dominant. Amen. Let me look at who they play next week. Sherwood has Seneca Valley at Seneca Valley next week, and Magruder, they have Clarksburg at home next week. So we're gonna get to see Magruder or Clarksburg possibly bounce back, and then we get to see if Seneca Valley is the real deal, or is Sherwood just gonna keep being dominant, man? Hey, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, we are here to the concession stand check-in. We was at Paint Branch High School. Myself, Jiggy J. Jones, one of our correspondents, new correspondent, Diana Kozlov. Hey, man, concession stand check-in. What it do, world? It's your boy Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip, here at Paint Branch High School. Hey, man, I just went to the concession stand. I got the fries, mozzarella sticks. Seasoned to perfection. You already know.
My man.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Those fries were amazing. The mozzarella sticks, you didn't get to catch me eating the mozzarella sticks because I just ain't feel like eating the mozzarella sticks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But those, those fries were seasoned to perfection. Hey, shouts out to Paint Branch for their concession stand. It was a good meal. Well, I guess you can call it a meal. I don't know what you can call it. Your boy Coach Drip like to eat. I had those fries. I had the fries, mozzarella sticks, and a Sprite. I try to give Jiggy J. Jones one. He still don't be trying to eat at the games, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. He needs to spend some money at the concession stands with me. We can get a sponsorship. Hey, listen, all Montgomery County public schools this year, we trying to get a sponsorship, bro. so we could get the food and we could put y'all on. Hey man, it was dope though. Hey, you know me. I don't coach the X's and O's. I coach the drip. And right now, it's a drip report.
You gotta look good, play good, pay good, live good. You know, eat good, die good.
Yeah.
Coach Drip.
Yeah. You got Blake with the all black looking fierce. You got Wooten. That's a good look by Wooten. I like the white with the red. You got the whole Wooten right there. I like the white leggings right there. Then the pay branch with the all black. Ooh, we new uniforms. Then the QO with the standard white over silver. Hey, look at Drakeford. And listen, we had some Coach Drip All Stars. Yes, sir. Diego Rodriguez, Will Drakeford Jr., Casey Gillum, and Rico Jackson. They got their Coach Drip All Star shirts. Hey, man, you already know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, it's the top five, top five, top five plays of the week. Here we go. Number 5, the kickoff from Richard Montgomery. He takes it home to the end zone. Ooh, let's go, nephew. Skip. Go, nephew. He keep going. He's out the frame. He's going to run back in the frame. That's number 5. Number 4, Blair. You got Wheaton. Ooh, nephew gets to the end zone. 92-yard touchdown run from Wheaton High School. Ooh, Number 3, Xavier Alexander Pounds. 65-yard fumble recovery. Ooh, yes, sir, for Richard Montgomery. Oh, man, that was a heck of a play. Number 2, you got Will Drakeford Jr. Watch this. Step up in the pocket. Throw that thing. Ooh, touchdown pass. QO was doing QO things. And number 1, nephew them. Wilt Cameron. Wilt Cameron is his name with the go-ahead winning touchdown against the Northwest Jaguars. You know what? I feel so good. I'm going to do that again. You know what? I feel so good right now. It's the first week. It's the first week of the season. Let's keep tradition going. Let's keep it going. Number 5, Richard Montgomery right here. Ooh, nephew is gonna go. He's gonna skip that. Skip. Ooh, he gets off that. Ooh, he gets the defender. He's gone. He's off the screen. He's back in the screen, and he has a touchdown. Ooh, Number 18 from the Wheaton Knights, Andrew Bajay. Ooh, he gets a 92-yard touchdown run. He's off the screen. He's gone. As Wheaton takes care of Blair, 32-0. Ooh, Number 3, Xavier Alexander Pounds gets a 65-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown from Walter Johnson as they roll 44-6. Number 2, Will Drakeford Jr. Watch him step up in the pocket, dot this thing up. Ooh, QO goes on, wins 35-0. Number 1, his name is Wilt Cameron. Ooh, he goes to Blake High School. He gets the number 1 play of the week. Hey, man, those some good plays. Some great plays, if you ask me. Now, for the game of the week this week, we had a Thursday game, but due to some unfortunate circumstances, we would not probably be able to attend unless Jay Jones is going to go. I would not be able to attend Thursday. I have a work engagement on Thursday. So what I am going to do, though, to the work engagement, I wouldn't get there until probably about halftime. But I can get home for the beginning of the game. We're going to do a watch party for the game, Paint Branch versus Einstein. Zoom link like we always do. You got to be doing 3 things to get the link. You got to be following myself. 4 things. Following myself, following Jiggy J Jones, subscribe to our YouTube channel, following 613. If you prove to us and you show us all 4 things, we will send you the link, and we'll be watching the Thursday games. It'll be Thursday. We'll be watching all the Thursday games this Thursday via Zoom. Now, the game that we'll be at on Friday, this one right here. I expect to fight. I expect to fight. 2-0-1 teams, the Blair Blazers visiting BCC. They got a lot of bad blood from their playoff game last year. And BCC, like I said, they're coming off a donut loss. Blair's coming off a shocking donut loss. And we have to see who is going to go to 1-1. They both have tough matchups. The next week after that, BCC plays Northwest and Blair plays Paint Branch at Paint Branch. So we're going to see who comes out with the win. Hey, man, this has been your boy, Coach Drip. We are at the end of the show. Next week, we are here 10 a.m. Each and every Sunday, we're here 10 a.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I love y'all. Amen. North Mo, South Mo, in between Mo. You already know we got you. For myself, Jiggy J Jones, Abby Deal, Dylan Rodriguez, Diana Kozlov. Love y'all.